So today, a friend of mine showed me this email, and I blocked out his name just for security purposes. But he showed me this email, and I just thought it would be an interesting opportunity to create a video highlighting some ways that we can prevent or some ways that we can identify a suspicious email. We've heard horror stories of hackers hacking into our accounts, and sometimes we inadvertently do it, not even realize we do it. So I just thought that this would be a great video to actually highlight some catch items that we could look out for suspicious emails. So the very first thing that I notice when I look at this email, and you may be able to identify it too, is I look at the from address. I immediately notice that it's from a that at glynk.com, glynk.com extension. Now, why is that suspicious? So, if you look at the content of this email is supposed to be from Coinbase. Okay, so any email that comes from Coinbase should come from the company, not from a .glynk.com. If you actually go to type Coinbase in the URL, you'll see that the extension is actually Coinbase.com. And so that's one of the first red flags when we see an email like this, is that it's not coming from a Coinbase.com kind of email. Still, even though you may see a Coinbase.com email, it doesn't necessarily mean 100% that it's not a suspicious email. Because if you listen to the news or do some Google search, you will see that people actually within a certain company may have received an email from somebody else, quote unquote, with the company's extension. So, not to say that. Okay, so I just want to say in this particular email, that was a red flag for me. The from address is not from a Coinbase extension. The second thing that I noticed was the English here. You notice that the English says your account need verify identity. That is an instant red flag, because English corporations or corporations that speak English typically that their grammar would be correct. Usually in situations where the grammar is not correct is a serious indication that it's maybe someone whose native language is not English. Okay, you'd think that if scammers would actually take the extra step in verifying that the English is correct, and we see that it's not correct. So that's the second red flag. There's the grammar. Okay. The third thing that I notice is that and it's pretty common in suspicious email, is the need to make the person feel as though that they must press the link in the email. If you look here, it says your account needs verify immediate identity. Your account has been disabled because someone is trying to send you a lot of Bitcoin. And this is actually a link where it says verify. And they're praying first of all that you do have a Coinbase account, that you do have Bitcoin, and that they're praying that you'll actually panic and actually click this verify link. Chances are when you click it, you'll be prompted to enter in your Coinbase account information, and they have some way of capturing that information so they can actually log into your account and steal your Bitcoin. Okay. Now I know for a fact, I have a Coinbase account. I actually have Bitcoin. I know for a fact that I know for a fact that 9 times out of 10, if someone else has gotten access to some special address or some special access in Bitcoin and they're trying to steal it, I've never heard of situations where Bitcoin will try to reach you. As a matter of fact, when creating an account, Bitcoin always advise you to have security measures in place to prevent this kinds of stuff from happening. But nevertheless, if by chance you do see something like this, the safest thing is always to do not to click this link and actually go on go on Coinbase.com and manually go to Coinbase.com in the URL and manually enter in your credentials on Bitcoin's website. And if in fact there is something that you need to do, there will be a communication, or there should be a communication sent to you from Coinbase or from whatever other company urging you to take care of any special business that you may need. Okay, so those are those are three things that I think is pretty common. I really hope that this helps you out. If there are other things that I catch along the way, be sure that I'll shoot out another video. Thanks, guys.